Hi guys, it's Shannon for Better Than Takeout. I'm going to prepare for you today a Mississippi pot roast. This recipe has been around for a long time, but it's surprising at the amount of people who either haven't heard of it or haven't had it. So we're going to prepare one for you today. It's amazing what such a simple 5-item recipe can do for a roast. It makes it super tender and super flavorful. So let's get started. First we're going to have Okay guys, so we've been going about an hour and a half now. I just wanted to go ahead and take off this lid so you can see that the butter is completely melted. Uh-oh, it's fogging up the camera. Completely melted. The aroma is amazing, and we're going to continue to let it cook. We're going to close it back up. You'll see that that juice will just continue to increase as we go. It's going to make some amazing gravy for those mashed potatoes that we're going to do with it. We'll be back. Alright, so we've been going for a little over 3 hours now, so we have 4 hours 45 minutes still on the timer. I'm going to open this up so that we can go ahead and baste it. This isn't a necessary step, but it's one that I like to do. I feel like it puts a little bit of extra flavor inside the meat. As you can see, our juice is in here boiling. We got a great sauce going on. Just going to baste it up a little bit, scoop some on top. And then we're going to close it back up and let it continue doing its thing. I probably won't open it again until we're right at the 1.5 to 2 hour mark. And at that point, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to slice it up a little bit, because what I like to do is to slice it up so that the juices can start filling in the flavor on the inside of the meat. So we're going to go ahead and close this up, and then we will see you soon. Alright guys, we're back. We're right at the 2 hour mark on this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, get this meat sliced up, and we're going to put it back in so that everything will get nice and tender on the inside with the flavorful juices. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out of here. Man, it smells so good. Slicing doesn't have to be perfect, but you know what? We just want it to be sliced up. So it's just basically melting with this knife. See how my tongs went right in it? Don't critique my slicing, because I'm not the best at it, but hey, it is what it is, and it works for our family, so we're just going to put it out there like that. And we won't necessarily eat the slices this big, but what we will do is we'll just let it soak in those juices for the next couple of hours, continue to get tender and continue to get flavorful, and yeah, we're going to go from there. So we're just going to transfer this right back on in there. Let it finish up. I'll move the camera over so you guys can see it as it's in there nice and nestled in that juice. It's kind of like licking a plate, you know what? Scrape it all back in. Yummy. At this point, I like to also flip it around so that way we have both sides coated. Some people leave it all the way together, and that's fine too. But for me, I just like to do this because I just feel like it puts an added element into it. So yeah, so let me move this camera over. Let's see what we got going on here. Uh-oh. Oops. Disregard that. I'll clean it. I promise.
I'll clean it.
Can you see that?
Ooh.
Yummy.
And Mommy. Mommy.
Yes, my son wants to talk too. He tells you it's yummy too. So, all right. So we'll be back in a couple hours. We'll turn it off and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. So we are right at the 30-minute mark, and we're going to go ahead and turn this off, take it out. We're going to make some fresh sauteed spinach and some mashed potatoes so we can drip that amazing gravy over it. And yeah, so if you haven't made this, I suggest you definitely giving it a try. There's also variations with chicken. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but you can do that as well. And once again, why go to a restaurant and spend your hard-earned money whenever you can make it at home and it'll be better than takeout? Have a great day, guys.